Hi everyone. So today we are going to discuss a very common problem statement, but I want to explain it in a very explained manner so you will understand it and you will not get at any point of time you will not get nervous or you will not get something that I don't know how this logic works and where we should use it. So let's come to the problem statement. We have to write a function to get the factorial of a number. Interviewer will ask this question. It's not something that this question is very complex, but uh, he or she might be looking at how you are solving this problem statement. What is your approach? So we are going to use this factorial of a number. We are going to solve it by using the recursive function. And once I am say the recursive function, so what is the recursive function? First of all, we have to understand it. A recursive function is a a recursive function in Python is a function that calls itself in order to solve a problem. What I mean to say that um, whenever a problem statement comes and we have to iterate that problem statement multiple times to get it uh, the final output, it will call the same function. It call itself multiple times till the problem gets the desired output. I will give you a structure how we are going to use it and where we will use it. So what it will do? It will do a very breaks down a complex problem statement into smaller, more manageable sub-problems of the same type. And this approach is especially useful for problems that can be divided into similar sub-problems such as calculating of the factorials, Fibonacci series, or Tower of Hanoi, something like that. And it have the some base case or the recursive case, which I will illustrate it on the notepad and you will understand it how it will work. Actually, I can iterate it here as well. So how it works. So here what we are going to discuss right now, structure of a recursive function. How the structure of a recursive function works. So what we will do, we will just write def, because recursive function is a function means. So we have to create a function first. Def, just I'm giving a name as recursive function only. Then some parameters. This is something which is based on your question. Then it is having a base condition, which is if base condition, if base condition is true, then sorry, not then, return result, whatever the result you want to put here. Else, if it is not matching the base condition, then what it will do, it will return the recursive function itself. But now here we have given this parameter, right? But here we will give that parameter which needs to do the analysis again. Suppose here we have given, just I'm saying, suppose here we have given 5. Now recursive function needs to work on the number 6. So here should be that number we need to provide. So here I am giving as a modified parameter. So this is the structure of the recursive function which will give you the desired output. Now let's come and write the code for the factorial of a number. It will surely illustrate the how we are going to use the factorial of a number and also how we are going to use the recursive function in a problem statement. So let's jump into that part. So let's create def factorial and giving a parameter like n. For the n number we have to find the factorial. If if someone has given a number as 0, then we can find the factorial of that number, right? But before jumping into the factorial of a number, do you understand what is the factorial of a number? So factorial of a number is, suppose I have given 5 here, so factorial of a number is 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 means whatever the number is, suppose 10, whatever the number is, then that starting from that number and multiplying from -1 each and every time, that is something is the factorial of number. I hope you understand now. Just writing it for the better understanding so you will not get confused. I know this is something which you already know, aware of, but I have explained this one because might be someone who is not aware of what is the factorial of a number, who is just seeing this video for the very first time, so might they will understand what is the factorial of a number. Okay, now suppose if someone has given the n as 0 or 1, then and 0 minus 1 is -1, so we are not going in that way, we are just going till 0, so that is not something which we want to achieve. It will give as 1, right? So if n equals to 0 or n equals to 1, if n equals to 0 or n equals to 1, what it will give directly 1, because that is something which we going to achieve. Else what it will do, return whatever the n 5 or whatever n into factorial of n minus 1. Now let's give an example here first and we will understand it what we are going to achieve. Number equals to 5 I am giving here. Okay, so let's see, print factorial of number. Make sense? Now let's run it. If we will run it, though I am expecting the output as 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. That should be my output. 5 for the 20. Yeah, 120. 120 I am getting here. So that is something which I was thinking to convey with you. But now let's jump into that part where I will show you that how and where it, how it has been calculated. So it has been calculated from, it's given us, we have given the 5. So what it's check factorial of n, we have 5 here. If n equals to 0 or n equals to 1, no, it is not. So it's not giving, it's not going in that one. Then it's what is calculated, else return n 5 into factorial of n minus 1. Factorial of n minus 1 means 5 minus 1, 4. And it will keep this one, this value the, in their memory. Then it will go again, it will again check, and is 4 now, and equals to 0 and equals to 1, no it's not. Then it will go again into return condition, else condition, and here it will again calculate 4 into factorial of 4 minus 1 3, which is 3, so and so forth. It will calculate and keeps everything in memory. Once it will reach at the return n equals to 0 or n equals to 1, as it will reach at n equals to 1, then it will calculate it, ends here, return 1. It's not calling any function here, it ends here, and then it will, whatever it has stored in their memory, it will calculate from there and then gives it to us, which is 120. Now suppose I am giving here 10, what it will do, it's giving me this value, and I'm pretty much sure that you if you will calculate it from your manual way, you are going to receive the same value. Let's suppose if giving 0, then what it will do, it's giving me 1. Suppose 1, it's giving me 1. Suppose 2, it should give 2. Suppose 3, it should give 6. Yeah, so I think I have illustrated the factorial of a number and how to use and where to use the recursive function and what is the base structure of the recursive any of the recursive function here, and it will help you out. And if you will understand this part, so you can solve n number of questions using recursive function where we can use it, and at the time of interview you will not get stuck at any point of time. So hope it helps. Let's see you in the another video. Keep learning, keep growing. Bye bye.